This team is going to take on the identity of this city, all right? And this city's been down, and it found a way to get up, all right? It's found a way to overcome adversity, all right? And so this team's going to be built on, we're going to kick you in the teeth, all right? And when you punch us back, we're going to smile at you. And when you knock us down, we're going to get up. And on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off, all right? And we're going to stand up, and then it's going to take 2 more shots to knock us down. All right, and on the way up, we're going to take your other kneecap, and we're going to get up, and then it's going to take 3 shots to get us down. And when we do, we're going to take another hunk out of you. Before long, we're going to be the last one standing.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the post-game show. I'm actually super emotional right now, bro. Lions lose on a 66-yard attempt, a new record set. The last time the Ravens played us at Ford Field, they beat us the same way. Justin Tucker, I was at that game. I told everybody that it wasn't over. Did I expect them to hit a 66-yarder? I did not. Offensive delay of game should have been called. It was not. But before that, 4th down and 19, we rushed three guys. This for me is difficult. It's difficult for me right now because I'm torn between being a rage machine, a ball full of anger at the way that this game went out, from Dan Campbell's adjustments in the second half or in the first half, to how at the end of the day, we will always be cheated by the NFL narrative. Now, see, that's what I'm saying. It's tough because, yes, there's a 4th down and 19. This is what the Lions do. This is what they do. We knew it was going to be a rebuilding year, but this is hard to take. This is hard to take, bro. I cannot believe that we lost, of all ways, on a 66-yard world record against our team. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel. I feel like this team gave it all they had. The defense kept us in this game when the offense didn't have anything. Jared Goff had 57 yards. 57 yards in the first half. I don't know how to feel. I honestly don't know. I don't know how to feel. You got the delay of game. Should have happened. But I've told you year after year, you cannot leave it to them. So let's throw out the delay of game that we didn't get. We don't get calls like that. Listen, think about this. Let's take the delay of game. Let's put that in a box by itself. You know why it wasn't called, right? Justin Tucker will be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Why not give him the opportunity to kick? Why not give Justin Tucker the opportunity to kick a 66-yarder to set a new NFL record? This is, so you see my dilemma of NFL narrative against, well, we blew that. 4th and 19, and we blew it. You cannot give Lamar Jackson any time. If you give that type of time, I will throw you a touchdown. Antonio, what's up, bro?
Man, I don't even know what to say after that game because I was just watching and I was like, you know what? I think the Lions are actually about to win. I'm like, it's 4th and 19. There's no way they convert this and get it down in time, right? Then he caught it. I'm like, okay. I'm like, what? There's no way Tucker makes this field goal. You know how crazy lucky you have to get to hit the crossbar and it bounce backward? I don't even know what to say after that.
You don't know what to say, bro. There's nothing you can say. There's nothing you can say. If anybody was going to hit that, bro, it's going to be Justin Tucker. Tucker was going to be the guy to hit that. The last time we played this team almost 8 years ago, bro, and he did it, he walk off. The same thing, man. We lost by 2 points then and 2 points now. So I'm torn, Antonio. I don't know how to feel, bro. Is it the narrative or is it that we whack? We gave up Dan Campbell was playing for the field goal. He didn't trust Jared Goff. He didn't trust his offense. He got away from what got us down there. I don't know how to feel, bro. I almost want to stop watching. Like, I'm serious, man. This is almost as bad as hands to the face. Now, if you tell me in the chat, if you come up with some nonsense about how the NFL is not narrative driven, this is proof. It had to be rowing about 2 seconds, bro. The only time we ran Patricia defense, we lost the game. When was Marvin Jackson at least the Chiefs lost? Yeah, man, you can't settle for a field goal. Look at all the stuff that had to go right. The Lions, you settled for the field goal. You convert. Your defense kept you in this game from the first snap. And you give it up on a 4th and 19. That is what the Lions do. It don't matter who is coaching. That's what they do. That's how you have SOL mentality. That is how you get the moniker SOL, by doing exactly that. You run a prevent defense, 3-man rush. Take the risk. Let the guy fall short. I don't know what to say, bro.
I don't know, say it because it's like the Ravens were basically handing the Lions the game. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna say the Lions got to win this. Brown was dropping touchdowns. You know, the refs were actually on our side for most of the game until the end. Until the end, it's always the end. I was thinking the refs are actually on the Lions side, and then it was that play where they should have called the leg game. But man. Harbaugh challenged a call that I don't even know what he was looking at. I was thinking, oh, that wasted time out. It's about to save us. And then Tucker somehow hit that kick.
Yeah. Yeah, PC Payload, I hear you, man. Says we lost this game because they were 0 for offense in the first half. That's facts. That's facts. And that's why I said, I'm torn, man. I'm torn. Because here's the deal, man. I think that when I first started doing YouTube 3 years ago, I said that it came down to one play. And I'm sorry, y'all, but it does. It does. The first half does not matter, right? It doesn't. The Lions had the lead going into right then and there. Okay? Here's the entire narrative of the National Football League. Do not, I repeat, do not leave it up to the refs. You cannot do that. I have been saying for 3 years, you have to dominate. If the Detroit Lions leave it up to the NFL refs, we're gonna lose. You know what narrative plays out? Justin Tucker, Hall of Fame, first ballot, and now he holds the record by 2 yards. That record will not be beat for a very long time. He just got it by the length of a football. If you don't know what narrative driven is, but at the same time, did we have opportunities to win this game? We did, and we blew it. David says, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. We should have went for the touchdown in the red zone rather than take the field goal. Something's got to change, man. Something has got to change. I don't know, man. We do this to ourselves every year. 66-yard field goal is more than the guy with the amputee foot. Oh, with the little wood on his foot. Yeah, but Lions fans, we've seen this before. We have seen this before. We have seen when you leave it up to the refs, the refs had nothing to do with 4th and 19. That's all us. That's all Dan Campbell. That's all Eric Glenn or whatever the defensive coordinator is. That's all on them, bro. You had the game handed to you and you rush 3 guys. That never works. It never works, bro. And then on top of that, the dude was wide open. If you drop back 7 or 10, why is the dude wide open? Grid, we got to protest or something, dude. It ain't nothing we can do, Roman, but sit here and take it like we always do. It's a rebuild, they said. We're 0-3. Who said we're going to win 10 games? If you said it, I'm calling you out right now. If you're a YouTuber saying 10 games, come talk to me. And y'all listen to these guys. What's wrong with you? I don't care. If you're saying we're winning 10 games, shame on you. I don't know what to say, bro. It's nothing you can say, bro. I don't know. I don't know. Actually, I do know who said it, but I can't say it because I'll be attacking. We have to hold each other accountable. How come I can't say people's names? Because they're wrong. You're wrong. I don't care who you are, what kind of opium or hopium you're drinking. You are wrong. We have a responsibility to tell y'all the truth. And this team is terrible. This is a thousand times worse than the hands to the face. That's all facts. Because guess what, Citadel? A record was set on us today. You can't put this all on golf. We all have eyes. We got cheated. Vash, we did, man. We got cheated. But we can't. We told y'all. We told y'all year after year after year, you cannot leave it up to a 2-second old call. This guy, who knew Justin was going to hit that mug? Tone, did you think he was going to hit it?
No, I was saying out loud, there's no way he hits this.
I knew it was, bro. I knew. This guy, I was there. December 16th, 2013, paid $160 for 2 tickets. I was there, bro. I watched this guy. It was 61 at the time. If anybody was going to do it to us, it was going to be JT. Hey, D. Reese, it's not that hard, bro. It's somebody you probably listen to. But, you know, if I say people's names, I get in trouble because I'm clout chasing or whatever. 10 wins. Get up out of here, bro. What's up, Alex? I legit had a feeling that this was going to. Yeah, you already knew. I seen delay a game, but didn't even know it was 1 or 2. This is tough, man. This is tough. It's Lions will get 10 wins the next 2 seasons. You know, I gotta. All right, so let me just try to stay positive for 1 second. My voice is gone. I like the fight. Dan Campbell has said what he said, Tone, that, you know, they're going to fight to the end. When I got to say, for us to have the 31st ranked defense, them guys played with heart and soul. They were the reason we even had the lead. They contained Lamar. Let me look in. I closed it up. Lamar had maybe under 50 yards rushing, something like that. This guy, the Ravens average 220 yards a game. Let me see what they had today. I'm trying to stay on long enough for MicroMike to get on. I don't think I'm gonna be joined. We're gonna be joined by anybody else. And you know what's funny is, like, this is one of the deflating feelings. If we feel like this, imagine the first thing that I see is Ravens Tucker sets NFL record with 66-yard field goal. Nobody's talking about the no call. Nothing like a Lions headache, man. There's nothing like it. All right, let me pull up the stats real quick. That's going to be the storyline. Is Justin Tucker's. Oh, my goodness. My head is killing me. Lamar Jackson had 58 yards rushing. This team averaged 220 yards, and they held them to 108 yards rushing. The Detroit Lions held them to half of their rushing total. Derek Barnes is good. How about Will Harris letting people get behind him, including the 4th down play? All of that, bro. All of that. Everything, man. Listen, here's the deal. There's one reason that I'm not saying people's names, and because it'll start a war, right? But y'all need to start Y'all need to start holding these people accountable. I don't care if you're old. I don't care if you're young or you're a guy that never shows his face. You got to start holding people accountable for getting on YouTube telling you lies. This team is terrible. You should be able to challenge snap clock timing. It would be a quick review. Once I saw the flashback to the 13, I knew he was hitting it. Green Bay cheating, one thing, but the Ravens, I can't take it. If he did this 66-yard field goal and now we're on 3, he had it. Hate to blame the refs, but it's too hard not to. I mean, here's the deal, y'all. Here's the deal. All of it played a factor. Tone, all of this played a factor, bro. If you leave it, I want y'all to go back in history. I want you to think about all the stuff that has happened to this team. Hands to the face. We lost that game. We were in control the entire game. The NFL is not ready for the Lions to win. That's one thing. But before that, you can't really say it was too many bad calls. But that's what we're going to be stuck on. But Khalif Raymond, TJ Hawkinson had 10 yards today. He had 10 total yards. This dude has been the monster of the Detroit Lions team. And he had, which is good that we got other players involved. Let me see what the Lions. DeAndre Swift had 47 yards. Jamal Williams. So the Lions, again, still under 100 yards rushing. That is a problem. Khalif Raymond had 68 yards. TJ Hawkinson, 2 catches, 10 yards. Jamal Williams, 25 yards. Darren Fells, 35 yards. That's a problem. Quintez Cephas, 1 catch. St. Brown, 1 catch for 2 yards. Come on. Trinity Benson pretty much fumbled the ball. We had 1 turnover and we still lost. This loss goes on the secondary as a whole. I'm sorry they got to come together and take accountability as a collective so they can establish a bend but don't break backfield. Why did we call a timeout? Dan Campbell must have didn't like what he saw. Lions will draft best wide receiver in the draft. Lions are 268 and 410 in the last 43 years, but you guys keep watching. We do. What's up, Jimbo? How you feeling, bro? I don't know how to feel. We should have blitzed on that 4th down play. Yeah, shoulda, coulda, woulda. I mean, Josh, how you gonna drop back 11 in the secondary and your dude is open as all can be? You see this right here? You see this right here? The largest corruption call in NFL history shown live. If he's talking about today, Jim, that's our entire franchise. I have been telling y'all for years, we cannot leave it to this. Not only did we lose in heartbreaking fashion, a record that will not be broken anytime soon unless they have a robot kicker. You know how many things had to go right, like Tone, like you said. How many things had to go right for us to win this, to lose this game, for him to hit that field goal?
So many things. Even hitting the field goal itself is insane. You know how lucky you got to be to hit the crossbar and it bounce in? That is extremely unlikely, let alone connecting on a 4th and 19, which, man, the secondary better figure out what's going on because Marquise Brown, they was dropping wide open touchdowns against our secondary.
Yeah, the game, that's another thing too, Tone. The game, real talk, should have never been this close. Real talk. Now that you mentioned that.
Like Marquise Brown must have caught the ghost of Eric Ebron with all the drops he was having. I'm like, man, he is handing us the game right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what he should have scored? What, at least 2, right? At least 2 TDs.
He should have had at least 2. Man, he was dropping everything. And I was thinking, okay, yeah, we got this win. Then I saw them when we got the touchdown and we challenged it. I was like, oh wait, he's actually down. Then we got the touchdown. I'm like, okay, bet. We got this win now. Then 4th and 19 happened.
Let me ask you, Tone. You a young man, bro. So you got a lot of like Lions still left in you to watch. But from your like young experience, do you have anything to say? This feels very SOL. It's like in between. It feels SOL, but then it feels not SOL. Like from your young, if you're looking at it through your eyes, how are you feeling about this, bro?
On one hand, I'm like, how do you let this happen? But on another hand, I expected a losing season and probably a really bad, maybe probably like a top 5 pick season. So on one hand, it's like, how do you lose this? But it's on another hand, I'm like, I also expected you to lose this. So I don't know, somewhere in the middle. Man, they got
What's up, Mike?
Farted, and that's exactly what it felt like when they hit that 66-yarder. It stank, man. That may be the worst loss I think I've ever had.
Well, Mike, I know what's up, TA. I know that
Hey, what's up?
We laughing. Mike, you laughing. We expect, and listen, I just
I was mad.
I had to call a spade, bro. These 10-win people need to stop. I don't care, from a guy, the super optimistic young man, to the guy that never shows his face. You need to stop, bro. Hold these people accountable. This team, Mike, I'm talking to Tone, and I'm asking, bro. I don't know how to feel right now. Like, you have the narrative of the NFL, and then you have what should have been a blowout. Like, we should have never been in that game. We should have never gave up 4th and 19, fellas. I don't know how to feel right now. I just don't.
I feel like I just been kicked in the 2 points of contact. But the linebackers played much better with Jamie Collins out.
Yeah.
Eric Barnes in. Jalen Reeves-Maybin. Hey, shout out to Alex Anzalone.
Made some plays.
Made some plays. Amani Awarie pick. The defense played much improved from week 1 to week 2. They played with passion. They played with their biting kneecaps off. They did.
That is the reason we were even in this game.
Yeah. And it was one thing that I thought was interesting that we didn't see with Patricia for 3 years is the second half adjustments.
Mm-hmm.
They made some big time second half adjustments offensively, and it showed. But
yeah.
It's still, this one is a numb one, bro.
Yeah, like you don't know how to feel. Like, TA. So how you feeling, bro?
Man, I feel like man, the Lions let one go, man. Definitely they had this game in the bag, man. Like I said, Lions, one thing that I can say about the Detroit Lions is they still have the same problem. It's still there. It's the red zone issue. You gotta score in the red zone. You gotta quit kicking these field goals thinking that your defense is going to come up with enough stops and enough plays to ultimately make the play of the game and win this, because there's no way that they should have been able to march down the field and even be able to kick a 66-yard field goal for a new NFL record. That is crazy. So what I'm looking at with the Detroit Lions, man, is this, man. When Derek Barnes came in, the Lions have gotten better. Now, Anzalone is starting to play a little bit better, smarter, and that's probably what they needed. They needed another linebacker out there that was going to give it his all and bring something to the table. But the Lions, they hurt themselves in this one, man, because you have to score in the red zone. You have to score touchdowns in the red zone. You think that the field goal is going to do it, but it's not, because your defense is not as good to be able to stop the offense of another team yet. When the Lions get better on defense, then you can really say, okay, well, something is going to change. But to people that's saying that these guys is going to win 10 and 11 games, come on, man, let's be real. It's not going to happen, man. You know, the Lions got a lot of stuff that they got to work on still, but I commend them for this. They play hard and they played like they wanted to win today, and that's the only thing that you can ask is for those guys to be competitive.
It's tough though, fellas. It's tough. I'm getting stuff right now, push notifications. Justin Tucker kicks NFL record 66-yard field goal to lift Ravens to win over Lions. That is going to be the storyline for the next week, for the next month, for the next year, and until it's broken. Do you understand the narrative that is here now? I mean, to lose on a 66-yarder that should have been a 71-yarder against you scratching and you clawing, and the defense played like this was their last game in the entire world. They did fantastic, considering that this defense kept Lamar to 51 yards. The Ravens had 108 yards when they averaged 220. The Lions played the Ravens better than any other team this year. Yeah. And the narrative of this game is Justin Tucker's field goal that should have never happened. Fellas, This is tough, man.
This is a tough one, man. This is a tough loss, man.
Shout out to Tucker though. What a kick! God,
And hey,
dang,
I knew he was gonna hit it, bro.
66 yards.
Crossbar or not, I knew he was gonna hit it.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
this is
as I
not
said, I had the Lions losing this game, but I tell you what, Chicago Bears, we're not the same Lions. This is a fighting team. I think Detroit will go to Chicago and beat them.
Well,
Yeah,
go ahead, TA. I'm sorry, man. Go ahead.
you know him kicking that field goal and getting that lucky bounce, because that doesn't happen that often. Kicking a field goal that far away and getting a bounce to go your way, that is crazy, bro. But that's the second time the Baltimore Ravens have come to Detroit and won by a field goal, man. I remember when, I remember when they did it. What was it, Grid?
2013, December 16th. I was there.
Yep. And it's kind of crazy that this happened today, because while I was watching the Cardinals against the Jaguars, Matt Prater tried to go for a 68-yarder, man, and Jamal Agnew returned it for a touchdown, bro. So it was crazy. Jamal Agnew returned it for 109-yard touchdown.
Hey, Agnew, hey, you're helping us out with conditional draft picks and keeping it up, man.
Right.
He's going to end up getting a freaking third-round draft pick conditional if he keeps that up. That's his second touchdown for a return.
You know what, fellas? Yep. I think honestly though, Detroit, they need more balance. TJ Hawkinson, 10 yards. Yeah. He had 2 catches.
He had to do that though. They're getting blitzed. Our offensive line, they had to put him into blocking, man.
Yeah.
We were getting killed, man. Like their blitzes were roughing us up.
Yeah, we got to figure out these blitzes, because the 49ers was killing us with blitzes too. But the problem was they stopped running them. When they run them blitzes, especially to Sewell's side, that's when we really get problems with the blitzes, because you could tell it because of the miscommunication. Not only that, most of the times they're putting help on the right side. So yeah, we got to figure out what's up with those blitzes.
Shout out to the people that was in the chat. I broke a record. 1,650 people in the chat.
Hey, man, shout out to them, Mike, man.
Congratulations,
definitely.
Bro.
Yeah, congratulations on the stream.
And they weren't, the Ravens fans were not laughing at me when that field goal happened. I seen all the chat because I was just like this.
You must have had the good ones, bro. I had the trolls. I had the trolls, man.
They're like, we feel your pain, man. It's okay.
Well, I had a few of them. I had a few. It was only a couple that was trolling, but I mean, sometimes when you see stuff that shouldn't happen, you got to admit, like, yeah, that's not.
So I got a question for you, Grit.
Yeah.
How are we going to get to 10 to 13 wins? No.
I don't know. It's almost, we have 14 opportunities to do it.
We going to lose one game. You going to win 13. Oh, man, I told everybody we ain't no playoffs, man.
Man, we all have eyes. This isn't at the end. Oh my God, LOL. Only to Detroit Lions, man. You know what I'm saying?
You can't do anything but laugh and be like, this sucks.
They
played who makes a 66-yard field goal?
Justin Tucker does, Mike.
Who
does?
And who converts on 4th and 19?
How can you find a way to lose a game?
Right. They converted on the 4th and 19?
4th and 19.
Because of prevent defense. I'm tired of prevent.
And the
defense,
dude that caught it was wide open.
Wide open.
Oh man!
You got 8 guys in coverage, and the dude was wide open. A back down. If they stopped him, I mean, this guy could have got 18 yards and half a yard, 18 and a half, and we win this game.
Wow!
All right, we got the DERRN. What's up,
DERRN? He showing up.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, bro? How you feeling, man?
Not very well. I'm in a bad mood. I'm being a poor sport for once. I'm never like this, but I'm being a really big poor sport right now.
Well, I appreciate you getting on, being moody. Means a lot. So tell us how you feeling, man.
I don't understand it. What a Lions way to lose. If not us shooting ourselves in the darn foot, we allowed the biggest kick in NFL history.
Yeah.
It's always one way or another. We get blown out, we beat ourselves, or a world record. It never fails.
Yeah. And shout out to Austin.
It never fails.
Alex says that kick has 2 million views on YouTube in 30 minutes.
Wow.
2 million.
As it should.
As it should.
Yeah.
We shot ourselves in the foot, and they shot steroids in his foot.
I can't believe it. I'm still in disbelief. I'm so angry.
I know. And you can't, what can you do with it? Like this is all
We
can
should have
do.
lost though, folks. You guys say there's no way. What? I tell you what, man. Hollywood Brown should have had 2 touchdowns.
Hollywood
Straight
must put money on
drop.
the. He must have
I
put
do
money on
want
the
to say
Lions this
something
game.
though.
Go
I
ahead, Darren.
thought we were going to lose, but just the way they put hope into you, and then you're winning with 3
Yes.
seconds left in the game, just for them to kick a 66-yard field goal, just to rip it out of you. Holy!
Yeah.
But can we agree that this doesn't feel like SOL? Like
No, it's
Oh
this-
no, the way we lost the same, absolutely the same. The way we
Oh,
played
I
them is
think-
definitely not the same.
right,
I
but
don't think this is. The same,
what I'm
Lions.
saying, Darren, is like we lost, and it felt like that like Thanos took like he did Vision. That's what this felt like. It
Oh,
felt
he
like,
snapped the crap out of our reality.
bro, like Wanda reverse time and say or do whatever, broke the thing, and then this is what it feel like. But at the same time, it don't feel exactly like SOL. It's 2 things. It's 3 things that does. 4th and 19, SOL.
Yeah.
Playing for the field goal, SOL.
Yeah.
And setting a record as you walk off a field goal, SOL. But at the same time, it kind of doesn't. If you understand what I'm saying, like I am
understand.
upset. I'm upset, bro.
I'm not.
I am.
They played
mad.
very well.
They played well.
Linebackers played much, much better with Collins not in there.
It was
Yeah.
it was such an improvement. For the first time in 3 years, over 3 years, I was watching this and I said, no migraine with this defense. I was actually saying
Yeah.
good playing linebackers. Even Alex Anzalone. I give this dude a lot of crap, but my God, he played much better. Jalen Reeves-Maben, Derek Barnes. It's the first time I haven't had a migraine because I get tired of watching the middle of the field, and it did not get exploited this time. This team is turning into what I want them to turn into, a physical football team. We've been finesse for freaking ever, 12 years. This is now a physical football team. I like physicality. Yes, we lost this game, but this team is in transition. We knew this team was going to be bad this year. We knew the Lions were going to have a losing record. We knew they were not going 10 wins or 13 wins. We knew they're not going to the playoffs in a game. We knew that.
Man,
And again,
it's just, sorry, just one sec. It's just the way, like I said, they put all that hope into you, though. They finally, it feels like we can never, ever have something good as a
Because
Lions.
Darren,
I had no
we
hope. I
can't,
thought-
bro. We can't. I have been saying this since I've been on YouTube. Somebody a long time ago told me that I'm too emotional. That
Again.
football is not a game of emotion.
Oh, I get very
right?
pissy.
Okay, listen, check it
again.
out. Check it out. We cannot, I repeat, leave it up to the NFL narrative. There is an NFL narrative. I don't care what anybody has to say. It was set up for Justin Tucker to hit that. No other team kicks that. No, you know what? Even Aaron Rodgers, Mason Crosby, they go for a Hail Mary. That's
Right.
what they do. I said, there's no way he's going to kick this.
Yeah.
Even if it was 61 yards. So here's the thing. You know what I feel? I'm like, I probably the calmest I've ever been, fellas. And when I said, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I just was like, they did it again. They did it again. How many times are we going to have to sit and watch this happen until the Lions take control and really rip people up? They have to destroy them, bro. That's the only way. That's it. We cannot keep leaving it to these one walk-off. Justin Tucker, he has 2 walk-off field goals in 8 years against us. Do you realize that they won by 2 points both times? Walk-off field goals. Over 60 yards.
It's going to take time. This team's bad to get good. This is what's really good about this, folks. The players are buying into Dan Campbell. They're buying into the Danimal. They're playing like the Danimal. The issue is we just don't have the talent. Wait till we get talent on this team. We just went stride for stride with one of the best teams in the NFL. Yes, they probably had a bad day. Oh, well, but we still fought with lack of talent. Once we get talent.
All delay of game, that really hurt.
Yeah, Darren, but you expected it, bro. You didn't expect anything
Oh, yeah.
less.
It was just, like I said, a Lions way to lose.
I got to see your reaction, Blitz. I didn't get to see your reaction. Can't wait to see it.
Mine
was just like this.
I don't think it was that
It
funny.
looked like Mike was going to cry for a second.
I saw Mike.
Bro,
I was like,
I was
I was
gonna
like
cry, bro.
this.
I was, man.
And then I took my
I was watching
phone
Mike at
off
the
and I was
end
like,
there.
beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, we got to do better, man.
You got to
Gotta
learn
do
how to
better.
close out football games, man. That's one thing that the Lions haven't learned how to do.
Yep.
Is close
And-
out football
So,
games. You
DA,
can't.
how
Yeah.
we gonna go to the playoffs, man? Because we're supposed to be going to the playoffs, from what I heard.
Well, whoever said you're going to the playoffs, they don't know what they're talking about, because
Mhm.
you ain't going to no playoffs. You know, the team is going to be competitive this year, you know, and we're seeing that. But at the same time, until the Lions learn how to close out football games and learn how to score the football in the red zone, you got to use these tight ends, man. You got to use, bigger targets down. You know, I understand that you ain't got Terrell Williams, one of your bigger targets, but you got to find a way to be able to utilize these backs or whoever to be able to score in that red zone. The Lions have struggled for years being able to score touchdowns instead of field goals. And you thinking that a field goal, you're going to walk off and win this football game. And you got another thing coming. They marched right down the field and was able, like DERRN said, they had to delay a game. And it really doesn't make any, it really doesn't matter, because they still end up kicking a field goal to win the football game. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
I just, fellas, like I said this when we first started the show, like y'all are super calm, and I'm like thinking in the future, and I'm saying to myself,
Should have heard me right after the game,
bro. Darn. So here's the thing, though, fellas, and this is what I'm stuck on. Yeah, we fought kneecap soup, all that stuff, but the reality of the situation is what I've been saying for 3 years. The NFL has to be ready. They are not, bro. That any other game, a 2-second delay a game, he's sitting there and it's 0 for 2 seconds, bro. They say the whole, you got a couple of like a half a second. The dude didn't snap the ball for 2 seconds. In any other team, that is a call. And what I'm starting to wonder, this feels like hands to the face. It does. Like, I'm all ready for us to lose. I knew that. 10 wins, blah, 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 shut your mouth. What I'm at right now is, when is this team going to catch the NFL's radar and turn the corner? That's what I'm wondering, because we will not win until that happens. I don't care about progress, because we fellas, it's obvious. We're not going to win until they're ready. What's a better narrative? The Lions fighting from behind and the 31st ranked defense stopping Lamar Wilson and the Ravens, or Justin Tucker kicking a record against the lowly old Lions. That's what the headline is, fellas. I'm sorry, man. I cannot contain myself. That is the headline. It's not about what the Lions did. It is about what Justin Tucker did. And that, for me, is difficult.
But he did, man. 66 yard. I got to give props to him. 66-yarder. My God.
I mean, yeah, it's yeah. You need a lot.
That's an NFL record, man. That's that's an insane kick, man.
I feel like, fellas, why am I doing this? Like, I'm serious, man. Like, it feels like, why am I doing it?
You knew they were gonna lose. You know they're gonna be bad.
Mike, get pounded, get annihilated. Don't leave it to hands to the face. Is it just me? Am I the only one feeling like this?
Yeah, I think you don't. Look, okay, I knew they're going to be bad.
Wait a minute. Hail Mary 2015 should have never happened, right? This kick should have never happened. Hands to the face should have never happened. Dallas Cowboy game, no pass interference, should have never happened. It's frustrating, Mike. I'm tired,
I don't
bro.
think this. I'm not even saying that the refs this game. This game is 66. Look, man, if you wanted to win the game, you don't do prevent defense on a 4th and 19. So that's not the refs there. If you don't want to lose the game, then God does not bless a foot for a 66-yard, like a 66-yard field goal. Who would think that he would make it?
Me.
So I'm not mad, man. Like, I'm not saying that this game, could there have been other calls? I don't know, man. But
I was there, bro.
The 4th and 19 was not a referee that did that. That was prevent defense that did that.
All facts.
That was the stupid prevent defense that did that. So I'm not going to blame anybody but Aaron Glenn on this.
I just I don't know, fellas. I see that and I agree. But at the same time, when your eyes have been open to what's really going on, you cannot deny it. Now, Mike, I'm thinking you might be right, bro. We might top. I think the Jaguars will pick higher than us, but we might be top 5, bro.
Thank you. Been saying it all, man. But
yeah.
Look, this team's it's a lackluster of talent, man. That's the issue here. It's not the coaching staff can only coach players as best to their ability. They get the best out of their players. But if you don't have the talent, guess what? You're going to lose games. And that's facts. We played to the best of our ability today. I believe so. Yeah, and we still lost. If we had talent, we probably would win. But we're talentless. It's just that's the way it is. You know, it's sometimes right now we're just talentless. It's going to take a while. It's going to take some time. That's why we're not going to the playoffs. That's why I said 5 to 6 wins. That's it.
Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, fellas, do you think that this team, how long do you think this team is going to take to build that dominant force that we need?
Dominant or competitive?
Dominant, because competitiveness, Mike, is not going to win us.
Next year, I think we go 8 wins. Year after that is that where you're expecting to win the NFC North. That's what I would expect.
Okay. SC Ninja, appreciate the super chats. The Fords need to come. Hold on, I missed one. The Fords need to come out and call the refs. I think you get fined for doing that. You can't. I mean, they can if they want to take the fine. Appreciate the super chat. Which play was the delay of game? The last, it was right before they lined up. It was the play before the field goal. I think, fellas, the only thing keeping me going is knowing that they're going to be terrible. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only thing. Yeah, that's what's keeping me going. But outside of that, man, I'm just. What's up, Chris?
Man,
go ahead, TA.
Hey, like I said, Grid, the life of a Detroit Lions fan, man, is like a roller coaster, bro. And today, that's what you were feeling, a roller coaster emotion.
Hey, TA, it's like falling off the roller coaster. it's like the seat don't hold you down.
Oh, man.
You coming down, and that boy, you doing this. Oh,
my God. You see our emotions in the game. We're like, yeah, we're fired up when our team is doing good. DeAndre Swift is eating the defense up, catching out the backfield, running the football good. And then all of a sudden, a drop off. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Your heart was pounding because you thinking like, man, this team is finally going to be able to get a win. Because basically that's what the Lions need to do. They need to get wins against teams that they would normally not beat. And today was an opportunity to win against the Baltimore Ravens, and you left it on the table. You got this. This is what I mean by having a quarterback and having someone on the team that has the will to be able to win football games. You have to impose your will out on the football field. That's what it's all about, man.
That's what I'm saying, TA. Imposing will is domination. That's the only way we're going to win games. It's not.
Yes.
That's the only way the Detroit Lions will win games.
We need and we need a lot of better players to get to that spot. I mean,
Mike, can you do this for me though, bro? When we get what you think is that team, can we start talking about this narrative, bro? Because this is.
I tell you what, I'll talk about this narrative when we don't allow a 4th and 19 prevent defense. That was the play that made me mad. Not anything else. Yeah. How do you allow a 4th and 19 prevent defense to get a first down?
Right.
That was the play that made me mad. It shouldn't have never happened.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But then again, the whole game, though, fellas, how many Hollywood Brown is wide open? The dude just needed some stickums. That's it. They would have murked us with those. So when it goes to your talent, Mike, facts. But at the same time, bro, I don't know, man. It's just this was deflating, bro. This feels like hands to the face. Like I was ready to walk away at that time. I mean, 1 and 2, we just think about it. The Bears lost. The Bears lost. Vikings are playing right now, right? Packers lose. Packers lose to the 49ers tonight. We got a 4-way tie at 1 and 2. But nope, we're 0-3.
Okay. Like we're a bad team, man. I don't know what else to say. Like I expected this year to suck. Okay, this definitely Yeah,
'Cause you
I
got what you
know
got.
we did. We did get screwed in that game. I've talked about it. You want to see what screwed is? You watch my reaction to that game. We had the number 2 defense. That was picked up the flag. It was a screw job. But in this game, you had a chance to stop a 4th and 19.
Eric, bro. Eric, what?
In a game.
No, that's not that guy. You see that, TA?
Yeah.
Hey, Eric, we love you, bro. That's not Nomis, bro. King Howie, King Howie, he got it. This guy right here, I love this guy, man. KHTV, he's a Packers fan, and his last 3 comments have been nothing but rolling on the floor emojis. No, hey, Eric, this is not Nomis, bro. That's not Nomis. Okay, so it's tough. Mike, I understand, bro. I hear what you're saying. I don't know, man. It could be, I got you by 7 years. I'm just tired of this happening to us. I'm just tired, man. And it's tough, man. It makes a bad year worse. You know what I mean?
But you kind of your fault. Like, I think we could win. I'm telling you, we ain't winning. And again.
No. You got to watch my stream. I told everybody in this stream, I said it has to be all zeros on the clock. I said the entire time.
No, you got to wait about 10 minutes after zeros on the clock. Just wait a little bit.
Even with that, hey. Oh, my God.
Against Detroit, you get all the time you want.
And again.
Hey, yeah, DERRN. That's facts, bro.
And again.
That's facts. DERRN, are you with me at all, bro? Because I'm sitting at the table by myself. Can you relate to what I'm feeling at all?
Oh, absolutely. I've got you, bro.
I appreciate it. Because
so the question, Grid, the question on the table is, where do you go from here now? After taking a loss like this, what do you do next week?
You come out and you destroy the Bears.
Because the Bears got beat up today by the Broncos.
Good, man.
Hey, how many sacks? How many sacks was on just
9?
9
sacks.
Woof.
9 sacks, man.
And then just our luck, he's going to run wild next week.
I think the Lions going to pull off their win. This is the win I have them week 1. I think the Lions are a better football team right now.
I said that as well. This was my first
I hope they don't let Justin Fields have his breakout game, man.
Hey, you know what? We held Lamar Jackson much better than I thought we do.
Right.
They take that game plan with Justin P. Fields. I think we'd be okay, man. I think they're going to go to Soldier Field and get their first win.
Well, this was the come on, Howie. Come on, bro.
I hope in that game plan they add in a couple drops for the Bears too. Man.
Yeah, hey, Mike, I'm gonna say the Bears gonna win that one, bro. I ain't gonna even hold you up, Mike. I'm gonna even hold you up.
Hey, this is my first win. I've been saying since schedule release. I can't back out now.
Yeah,
I can't back out now.
Mike, I hope I'm wrong, man.
You're probably right.
That's our worst nightmare. Is hope.
Hopium.
Yeah, hopium. Somebody mentioned it today. Somebody mentioned it today, bro.
Hey, Grid. Those are the 2 words that we got in our.
At least we don't have playoffs in our 2 words.
Hope and believe, man. Those are our 2 favorite words, bro.
Where do we go from here?
Well, we gonna go 13 wins. We're gonna go 13 wins again. We're gonna go playoffs again.
I can't wait to hear what's happening about. Oh man. Wait, because wait a minute. Now we're officially in no team 3-0-3 has made it to the playoffs. Is that right? Is that the stat? It's something like that.
Well, it's gonna be the stat.
Like I said, week 4, I start my NFL draft talk.
Oh Lord.
Again.
Oh,
I'm already been scouting. I already know who we gonna get.
Can we do that? Can we save that to next week, please? I just can't right now, bro.
And again,
I'm already ready for the mock drafts.
Oh my God!
He said, "I'm wrong, man. That's crazy, man." Hey, you got to feel bad about that, man. That you getting ready for the draft in week 4, man.
I was scouting the draft in preseason week 1.
I will fly to Hawaii before I start talking about the draft, bro.
I was talking about the 2022 draft after the 2021 draft.
Dude, I was scouting during the draft.
If you're not a Lions fan, this is what we have to do. We have to laugh Otherwise, we'll go insane. That's what we got to do, man. This is. So, hey, what?
Go Super Bowl, go playoffs, and
Right, so let me see real quick because I want to see what the Rams are doing. Okay, so that's
football.
It's 0-0 in the first quarter.
Playoffs. Don't know football.
And Rams and Cardinals meet next week, man. So that's a huge game.
Yeah, because Cardinals, did they win today, TA?
Yeah, they won today. Yep.
So they came back and beat the Jaguars.
31-19.
They came back. Yep, 31-19.
I think the Jaguars gonna have one of the top 3 picks. I think they're a few years away.
Yep.
Man, you can't say nothing. So what? So okay. Before we get off panel, do we beat the Bears next week? What do you think? TA, you already said no. DERRN, if you still there, you think we beat the Bears next week?
Yes, I think they're a bad team.
Okay. All right. Well, if we beat them, I've been saying that since when we first did the schedule. Tone, what you think, bro? You think we beat the Bears?
I'm gonna go with no.
Of course you would. Okay, so it's Mike says yes, DERRN says yes, TA and Tone say no. I'm gonna say yes, bro. Only because I've been saying it all season. Well, okay. Fellas, this is what I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be tough for me to deal with this for the next. Like I cannot watch any football highlights tonight. I cannot at all. For the next week, I will not be tuned in to any of the national media, the NFL, nothing. Partly Cloudy says no win in Chicago.
I'm a detective into this.
Are we going to the Bears?
Did you hear Gumble and them laughing at us, bro? Did you hear us laugh? Did you hear them laughing?
I didn't hear. All I heard was sorrow in my head.
In the first quarter, they brought up some stat and bust out laughing.
Wow.
I
heard the Titanic music in my head.
Ah, boy. Well, fellas, this is the kind of year. This is our third year doing this, and
playoffs.
Yeah.
Playoffs.
Going playoffs. I know football.
DERRN, what you got for the people, man?
I have calmed down now. I will no longer be that angry little man, redhead dude. But yeah, it was tough. Of course, it happened to the Lions, but we've got to move on. Can't do anything else. I mean,
yeah, literally. Yeah.
Last thing I'm going to say is all those people that wanted Spencer Rattler, I'm laughing at you.
Oh no! Oh no!
Man, we didn't even talk about Jared Goff, man. There's one thing real quick I got to say about JG. JG, the next time you do that stupid spin move where your back is toward the defense, I'm going to drive out wherever you are, and I'm going to tackle you myself. I am sick of him. He's not the quarterback doing that. You cannot turn your back to any defense, let alone the Ravens defense. He took a sack of a 20-yard loss?
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. I'm like, Goff, you're not outrunning. That's a corner. You can barely outrun D lineman. You're not outrunning that corner.
I don't know why he does that. It seems to be his favorite move.
Man, he was watching too much Lamar Jackson.
Playoffs.
No. Mike, what you got for the people, bro?
And again, folks, I've been saying this since all off season. We're not going 10 wins, not going to the playoffs, and the truth is these. And again.
Nova Sports, what you got for the people, bro?
Man, the life and times of a Detroit Lions fan. It's like a roller coaster, man. They're gonna have you emotional all season long. Get ready to get beat up all season long, like a human pinata, because that's what's gonna happen, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Embrace the fact that you're gonna get beat up and punched in the mouth all season long, because it's gonna happen, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many teams is gonna beat this Detroit Lions team this year, man, but I just don't see this team winning no more than 5 or 6 games. They just let this one slip today. Hopefully they can rebound against the Bears, but if not, Justin Fields might end up having a career day on them. And because I know a lot of people want to beat the Bears, but just pump your brakes a little bit, slow down, and hopefully the Lions can get a victory against the Chicago Bears. But I I really can't see it happening, but we'll see what's up next Sunday.
Hey, I need a new team, bro. I need a double team. I need to move somewhere. I need to be like Trox, man, because this is heartbreaking. Heartbreaking, bro. Like, I feel like Celine Dion right now, bro. Like, I feel like I'm serious. I am serious, man. Who is the oldest on the panel? It would be, I think, me or Noble Sports.
Y'all
I'm
old farts.
second. Yeah, we geezers, bro. Well, I'm a geezer. I'm like, hey. Yeah, bro. Ah, boy. Well, Lions fall in heartbreaking fashion for the next week. You're going to have to hear about how Justin Tucker hit the field goal that you probably won't ever see again. Somebody told me today before y'all got here that the dude with the wooden foot who had the little thing, the guy who had before they outlawed this, the guy that had the little stub, like the kicking boot thing, that kick was longer than that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Lions fans, this is life. This is life.
Because I'm a detective into this.
At least I won't have to hear about this Tucker kick anymore because I'm gonna be paying attention to college football all week.
Yeah.
Well, I will be there still. Hopefully the Lions can get one win before we face the Rams.
Yeah, definitely.
They got 3 more opportunities to do so. And but I'm going for the experience, man. I'm going.
And I know I know a lot of people said that the Lions was probably going to beat the Bengals. Jamar Chase is letting the league know, like, I was just playing with y'all.
Yeah, I had them beating the Bengals, but I got to pump the brakes on that. So
Jamar Chase letting the league know, I was just playing.
I want y'all to remember this stream a year from now. We're going to have deja vu because we have already looked to the 2022 draft and we still got 99 days of the year.
I already know what my quarterback is.
Hey, go get Kyle Hamilton. Go get Kyle Hamilton.
Yeah, go get Kyle Hamilton and Malik Willis.
Okay,
Kayvon Thibodeau.
He's in Detroit.
24 says Dempsey hit a 60-yarder. Yeah, hey Eric, I'm gonna have a drink. Got some Bud Light seltzer. Then I'm about to open for the night game. But you guys have been awesome, man. Lions fall in heartbreaking fashion. Now I have to go cry in a pillow somewhere. This is why I do all these games, because it lets me actually enjoy football. But with that being said, you guys are awesome. And yeah.
Until next time.
Yeah, you can't say nothing, bro. We'll see you next time.
Adios.
Adios.
Peace.
Yeah.